Hello and welcome. I'm Ethan or the E-Reader. This is season 1, episode 53 of the E-Reader podcast. Today I'll tell you 5 sci-fi books I want to read. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So, I'll just quick story here. I was going to do a top 5 sci-fi books, but then I noticed I haven't read that much sci-fi. So I have like Jurassic Park I've read, the 3 Andy Weir books, and Ready Player One, and I couldn't find any more sci-fi books.
As I'm editing this here, I just noticed I forgot to include the whole Murderbot series, the first 4 books that I've already read. So just add 4 books to my total. Not that this is a competition. Okay, bye.
Which is the weirdest thing, because I thought I read lots, but apparently not. I've only read like 5 or 6 maybe. But, oh no, Hitchhiker's Guide, so that's like 7 or 8. Or 7, I mean. But, so yeah, now this came to be a list of 5 sci-fi books I want to read, because I just read their synopsis and their popular books, and I just really want to read these because the synopsis sounds amazing. And I don't have these books yet, and I'm not gonna just get them right away. But they're gonna be books I'll probably read in the like this year, or maybe in the next year or so. So yeah, might as well just get into it. These are 5 sci-fi books I want to read. The first one is not a book; it's an author. So Isaac Asimov, very popular sci-fi author. You probably heard of him before, and I didn't wanna say a book of his because there's many books of his I want to read, so I'm just gonna have him as one. But some to note is I, Robot and the Foundation trilogy. I think it's a trilogy or maybe it's a series. But those 2 books sound amazing, and he's a classic sci-fi, and I think that's where you need to read those to understand like the sci-fi genre. So yeah, next one is The Expanse by James A. Corey. Absolutely, this is a very popular series. Again, all these are popular. Sorry, I'll probably just stop saying that. But there's a Amazon series, I think, of the show, and the synopsis again sounds amazing. But it's just another fantastic book that I would love to read. Next one is one that I have started, but I never got to finishing it. Started it like in November, but I think it was because Ready Player 2 came out, and I stopped reading Dune to read Ready Player 2. And then I never got back to Dune. Oh, sorry. I just said it. It's Dune. I just said it, and I'm sorry. I was waiting for like a big like the 3rd book is Dune. Anyway, it's Dune by Frank Herbert. And this is kind of a mix between fantasy too, but I think there's more sci-fi aspects. Or the first 100 pages I read, there was lots more sci-fi. But yeah, I absolutely love the first 100 pages. So. Can't wait to finish that. And I heard many people love this series, and I also want to read it before the movie comes out in this fall. So that's another book I want to read this year. Book 4 in top 5 sci-fi books I want to read is the Bobverse by Dennis E. Taylor. I think it's like Bobbyverse or something like that, but this sounds amazing. Wait, I'll just search up a synopsis here. The Bobbyverse series summary. The Bobbyverse is a story of Robert Bob Johnson, who, after becoming financially independent by selling his software company, decides to spend some of his money by contracting to have his head cryonically frozen by cryoeterna ink upon his death. That synopsis is amazing. I absolutely love that synopsis, and just he's probably gonna like wake up from the frozen thing, and it'll be like in the future, and that synopsis I absolutely loved upon reading it. And yeah, so the 5th book and last of the 5 books in this video that I want to read is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. Also a very popular book, and I think it was a TV series or a movie, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the synopsis again, I'll read it right here. It sounds fantastic. The novel tells the story of a young boy, Ender Wiggin, who is sent to a training academy named Battle School, located in orbit above Earth, built to train people to become soldiers that will one day battle against a vast alien race known as buggers. That is the synopsis. Like, I was so, like, this is, I think Ender's Game is my like number one pick. Like, I want to read that right away, or maybe The Expanse. But Isaac Asimov and Dune and the Bobbyverse are totally up there. That's why they're my top 5 sci-fi books I want to read. So yeah, thanks. That's pretty much the video. Those were the five books, or one author and 4 books that I want to read as soon as possible in my sci-fi world, because I really want to get deep into sci-fi. Sci-fi is really like I love sci-fi, but I just didn't know how little sci-fi books I actually have read, which is weird. I just found that really really weird, because I thought I read more sci-fi, but I didn't. But this is a good chance to read more, and all 5 books here are just I really want to get to right away, and I'll probably get to in the next year. So thanks for listening. I'm Ethan E-Reader. This has been season 1, episode 53 of the E-Reader podcast. Thanks for listening. See you next time.